Welcome to the world of Norwyn. I'm Weston Gold. Welcome to the world of Norwyn. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm starting a brand new series where you, the viewer, will get to create a world with me. You see, the idea is that I'm not just going to create this world in real time by myself. No, you're coming with me. You're coming along for the ride, and you're going to help me create this world. And believe it or not, you're actually going to have say in what happens and how the world is created. So let's begin, shall we? Every fantasy world starts with a question. Some fantasy worlds ask a question like this: what if an ordinary person was called to be a hero? Some fantasy worlds start with the question like this: what if evil became so overwhelming that it was impossible to overcome? Some ask, what if dragons returned? Others still ask the question, what if magic returned? And, those are all wonderful questions, but I wanted to actually ask a different question. And that's what I want to talk to you about today on my walk through the forest. I'm Weston Gold, and I'm a fantasy writer. The question that I wanted to ask was, what if the only thing that could save the future is something that the world forgot long ago? That question became the beginning of a world I call Norwyn. Norwyn is an ancient world, and there's something called Gothic fantasy. And Norwyn is a type of Gothic fantasy. And the thing is, Norwyn is ancient. It's otherworldly almost. It's haunting. It's a world of kingdoms, mountain ranges. It's a world of ancient cathedrals, hidden abbeys, rivers, seas, haunted forests, and creepy ravens. Yes, welcome to Norwyn. I'm working on this fantasy world that I've been working on it for a while now. It's going to be called The Songs of Norwyn, and I actually already have one book as a part of that series. It's called The Ashen Night. You can get it on Amazon in both Kindle and paperback. And The Ashen Night is actually the first book of Norwyn, but it's also a kid's book. It's designed for kids. It's just a very simple, interesting children's book. But the idea of Norwyn is that I want to have different kinds of books. I want to have children's books, which I'm going to have a lot of. And I also want to have young adult books and just, more mature type books where it's like for adults or anyone of any age, not designed specifically for kids. And you're going to help me write it. You're going to help me build this world. We're going to build it in real time, and you're going to have a say in what happens. So here's the thing about Norwyn. It didn't begin with a map. It didn't begin with a character even. It began simply with a feeling. It was the feeling that something had been lost. And when I say something had been lost, not completely lost, but lost all the same. Not completely destroyed, not entirely gone, but maybe buried under time, hidden in old books, carved into stone walls, echoing in the bells of cathedrals, old ancient bells, waiting, just waiting for someone to remember again. And that was the seed. That's how it all started. Something ancient. Oh, and I can't wait to tell you about the crows. Just had some flying overhead. It was a little creepy. When you learn about the crows in Norwyn, you'll understand. Before there was a red abbey, which can't wait to tell you about that. Before there was the Ashen Knight, before there was the Winter King, there was the Raven Queen. And she's very mysterious. And the legend is terrifying. I can't wait to tell you more about her. We're going to develop her together. But the whole idea of Norwyn was this question. What if the past still had something to say? And what if the future depended on whether or not anyone was willing to listen? I think the mistake of a lot of fantasy out there is that they start with details, interesting details, very cool details, I might add. They start with details, but not with a soul. They have castles, they have monsters, they have maps, but they don't always have a reason to exist. So I started asking, what is Norwyn really about? And the answer kept coming back to me. Legacy, beauty, truth, something beautiful that's been lost. I'm so excited about this because YouTube just introduced a brand new feature called shows. And this is my show. It's kind of the idea that, kind of like Netflix, like you can watch a series, you can watch season 1, episode 5, or you can watch all 10 episodes of one season, or you can skip ahead to season 6 or whatever. And it's the idea that it's kind of like you're watching a Netflix show. And so this is my show. It's called The World of Norwyn. And you're going to help me build it. I started thinking about the importance of fantasy because a lot of people think, fantasy is like escapism and castles and swords and magic, and it's just kind of a way to escape into another world, but I don't think of it like that at all. And that's why I love fantasy, because fantasy is more than that to me. The fantasy genre asks some really good questions. And the questions are things like, what is beauty? What is truth? What is real? What's actually truly important? And how do we get it back? And that's what the Songs of Norwyn is all about. And the cool thing about this show is that you're actually going to help me make it. Whew. In fact, there's going to be times when I'm going to ask for your feedback. And you can actually give me feedback, and you can say, yeah, I think so-and-so character should be a villain, or I think they should be a hero, or whatever. And I'm going to take that into consideration as we go along. So we'll be building this fantasy world in real time. And this fantasy has, this world has all kinds of things. It has, of course, castles and knights and dragons. But it's more of a gothic fantasy, to be honest with you. And it's, I don't want to give too much away here, but I've been kind of, what do you call it? Been kind of tossing around the term cathedral fantasy, which is a special kind of subgenre of fantasy that I think that's what this is. What Norwyn actually is. It's ancient, it's haunting, it's mysterious, it's terrifying, it's strange, it's hard to figure out, and the characters are really interesting and complex and all that good stuff. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. So make sure you tune in to all of the episodes. I'll be doing them, obviously one at a time. And you'll be able to, kind of watch this world unfold in real time and have input into it. And let me know in the comments what you think. And I'll be asking questions and asking for your feedback as we go along. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a fun experiment. I'm Weston Gold, and I'm a fantasy writer. And it's forests like this that inspired me to become a fantasy writer and to create the world called Norwyn. I can't wait to reveal more and more of it to you as we go along. It's going to be so cool. And one of the central characters that you'll be learning about is an incredible, incredible character. She's called the Raven Queen. Is that a raven I hear? Uh-oh. I better go. When the ravens gather, the Raven Queen is near. That's Lady Catherine. When you see the ravens gathering, it's time to go. Join me on my next episode where we explore a fantasy subgenre called cathedral fantasy. I'll see you then.